Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs. So in this video, as you see by the title of this thumbnail, not a great news. Panic, 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 panic. All right, so Montreal Canadiens played the Toronto Maple Leafs last night in Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Playoffs, and what's the word to use? It was a disaster. It was very, it was a horribly played game by Montreal. It ended up in a 4-0 loss to the Toronto Maple Leafs, and we can see here, let me get my cursor over there. So you see 4-0, no scoring in the first period, 3 goals by Toronto in the second, which is like Montreal. I don't know. They're garbage in the second. They, other than the first game where they held their own, I guess, in the second, but the rest of the 3 games just don't. Goal scorers. William Nylander opened the scoring in the second period at 1:27 of the second period. On a really, it was a nice setup by Galchenyuk. I hate to say it hurts to say it, but a really nice setup by Galchenyuk from the left circle. Nice pass to Nylander to the side of the net on the other far side of the net. And so it's 1-0, and that's basically the game. That was the game winner. So later in the period, 12:29, he sets up Spezza for Spezza's second. By the way, that's Nylander's 4th goal of the playoffs, which is also the same amount of goals Montreal has in total. So, William Nylander 4, Montreal 4. Oh, wow. So Spezza's second from Galchenyuk and Muzzin. And then on the power play, as you can see, power play goal, 14:56, Thornton gets his first from Spezza and Kerfoot. And no, I'm not reviewing the goal. I didn't look at them again. And empty netter in the third period with Price pulled 16:29 Galchenyuk for his career game from Kerfoot. And going into this, I said when Tavares got hurt that watch Galchenyuk, because they replaced him sort of with Galchenyuk. Watch Galchenyuk be the one that just sinks the Habs. And, not in the other games, but definitely in Game 4, Galchenyuk had his career game. Some people have career seasons. This was his career game. And, So shots on goal, Montreal, although this was third period, they got all these shots. Not all these, but I mean they were behind in shots until the third period. But it was 32-28. They actually won in the face-off circle, 56-44%. Toronto 1 for 2 on the power play, 0 for 4 on the power play for Montreal. So if we're going to talk about, and yes, I thought there was at least 1 or 2 calls that the Leafs, I said the Leafs for the refs, that the refs missed, but considering Montreal had double the power plays that Toronto had, you can't really complain about refs here. That's for sure. 16 hits for Toronto, 40 for Montreal. And yet, I, again, didn't find it a very physically dominant game by Montreal, which is rather odd. Blocks 21-18, close. And then giveaways 20-18. Close. Let's see now. Price. No, Campbell was 32 for 32 for an even 1.000 save percentage. Price was 24 for 27 and 889 save percentage. And that's basically the tail of the tape there. On this side, let's see. 3 stars of the game. For me, I didn't put a panel up here for it, but I'm kind of splitting third star between Caulfield and Price. Why? Price was really good, even though he gave up 4 goals. I mean, they let him out. They left him out to dry a lot. And Caulfield, pretty much the only guy getting opportunities that, getting chances, excitement when he's out there, that kind of thing. So I figure, I can't give I couldn't find anybody else I thought on the Habs get stars. So second star for me, I'm going to go with Galchenyuk, like they have here. And first star, Jack Campbell, who was good last night. That's it. Let's see now. We're going to get away from this. I got to get with my mount. All right, there we go. All right, so it's like where to start on this. I mean, a very disappointing game, very frustrating game for as a fan to watch. The first period was good. First period was exciting, was good. And again, for about 10 minutes, and then it started to go downhill. But overall, first period was good. They left the first period 0-0. They were still in the game. And we were talking about the second period, how bad they've been. Maybe it can be different. And it was not. It just was not different at all. Just so to show you, second periods for Montreal in this series so far. Game 1, 8-7 for the Leafs. Montreal won. Game 2, 20-6 for the Leafs in shots. Montreal lost. Game 3, 20-8 for the Leafs in shots. And in Game 4, I don't have the stat here, but I do know that it was 15-12 for the Leafs. So not so bad, but Montreal was horrible. Couldn't get out of their zone. They couldn't get out of their zone. They couldn't get, I want to say they didn't have any sustained pressure. They barely got into the other zone, I don't think. And if they did, it was right back out. So they can't sustain any pressure. Right here is what I wrote. Second periods are a complete joke. Are you shitting me? All 3 losses were second period failures. Failures. I mean, that's all you could say. Even though last night, okay, they got a goal. They had 12 shots, and yet you would look at that period and just wonder, was Montreal killing a penalty the whole period? And it's not that they were power plays. It's just that it looked like they were killing a penalty. Toronto just dominated them in the second period, and the result was 3 goals. And I said they got a goal last night. They didn't. It was the game before. That's what I was. But, I mean, they were just dominated in the second period. I don't think they got into the other zone very much. And they could not clear the puck. And this is a problem. They just ran around in their own zone, not able to clear the puck. Why? In my opinion, PMDs, something Montreal lacks. We don't have. Jeff Petry's the only one. Jeff Petry played god-awful last night. Brett Kulak, maybe a passable puck-moving defenseman, but Ben Sherrod and Shea Weber are not. So neither one, and they're paired together on your number one pairing, and set the tone, I guess, right? They don't have PMDs. Without PMDs, you get stuck in your own zone. Can't clear the puck because guess what? PMDs, it means puck-moving defensemen. And when you don't have them, you have a lot of trouble moving the puck out of your zone. And this is what happened last night. And has been happening all year, so it's nothing new. So in all this, Habs are facing elimination the rest of this series. They have to win the remaining 3 games. And backs against the wall. So backs against the wall. A team can either do one of 2 things. Respond horribly and be even worse than they were, or actually put out a good effort and do the things they need to do that they haven't been performing, blah, 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 for a game, maybe 2, and it's very unlikely 3. But just because I want to have some positivity, there are teams that have come back from 3-0 or 3-1 deficits. So this has happened in the NHL, and let's take a look and see what teams those are. Whoops, go here. So if you go back to 1942, the Maple Leafs came back from the Red Wings. Deficit, I don't know what it doesn't say. Okay, 3. That was a 3-0 series comeback. But, I mean, just look here, okay? And Montreal has done it before, too, and not that long ago because, if I'm correct, here, 2010, Montreal came back from a 3-1 deficit against Washington. So, I mean, it can be done. It can be done. So, I mean, that's the hope. That's the positive point I can bring you. But on that is oops, I don't need to have that up. Get your mouse in place. See, this is what editing is for. I just have to realize where I am. There you go. So on that positive note of that it has been done before, there's nothing that's happened in this series so far. There's not even a flicker of a moment in all 4 games that I could look at it and say, Yeah, they might be able to do it. 3 games in a row, 2 of them in Toronto. Oh my God, I don't know. Maybe 1. I could see possibly they win tomorrow. I could see that. I don't see beyond that. So, can they push it enough to get back to Montreal, to get fans in the stands? I don't know. I don't know what if that's possible. Speaking of tomorrow's game, before I forget, no, you know what? I'll do that after. So they're facing elimination. Let's see what happened during the game. Where do I want to start? See, the problem is, where do I want to start? One thing is, as I said, they left Price out to dry. They left him out to dry. The defense was not there. I mean, it's been a problem all year, and it was no different last night. Price was fantastic, but I mean, how long can that last when your defense can't play defense or doesn't seem willing to, or is just in a horrible slump, which is what we had. This would have made a difference. A working power play would have made a difference in this series. The power play can move the puck around the perimeter. They can't seem to move Campbell side to side at all by feeding the puck through the center, through the seams. They can't seem to make that happen. And if you can't move the goalie around at all, especially a goalie playing as well as Campbell is playing, how are you going to score on him when all the shots are coming from the perimeter, from coming from the half wall, from the blue line, not from the slot, not from anywhere like directly in front of the net. Wraparounds, that's what they were getting, and it's not going to get you anything. So, but a working power play would really help, because while it looks good, them moving the puck around, they're not getting the shots. They're not getting the shots from the areas they need to get the shots, and it's bloody ridiculous. Another thing, can't carry the puck over the line, even on the power play. It's dump and chase, and that wasn't working last night either. You know, like, okay, the odd time they did carry the puck over the line, but it was rare. And, I mean, you got a man advantage. You tell me you can't carry the puck over the line. You got to dump and chase on the power play all the time. So you have the man advantage. You have the puck. And the option is, let's take a chance on getting the puck back by throwing it over there. And, I mean, it wasn't effective. It hasn't been effective for them kind of at all this series anyway. So this is very frustrating. I got to that. Panic! That's what it's about. All right. Mistake. Well, actually, before I put that up, I'm going to take it back, and I have something else. This here. DD should be done. And here's a picture of Ducharme last night at the game, looking up at the clock to see how much time he has left in his career. So, yeah. I said it going into, so before the game, I did a video like this, so recapping game 3, whatever. I'm looking forward to game 4. He's basically, this is his last opportunity last night, was to coach his way to coach his way to stay in the job. So I wrote here, he coached his way out of the job. In my opinion, MB said it was his job to win, and that's why he gave him the interim and not the job. But he obviously didn't make the cut, in my opinion. I don't see how you could look back at anything Ducharme has done. And, I mean, I don't want to shit on the guy. I don't hate the guy. I had no reason going into this to hate him. But there's nothing he's done to make you think that they're going to re-sign this or sign him and give him the head coach position and take away the interim. I don't see it. So, I mean, that's a big problem. So it's a question here. This is one of the mistakes, first of all, is sticking to the veterans like Julian did. Sticking to the veterans, first mistake. if you ask me. And why not play the kids? They get experience at least. One of the reasons for not playing the kids is they don't have experience. How do they get experience if you don't play them? Okay, game one, even though they won, you could see the veterans still weren't really 100% on the ball and all that, right? So come back and try the kids. Why Caulfield have to wait till game 3? He should have been back. He should have been in game 2. He should have been in game 1. But he should have been in game 2. Play the kids, get them that experience. That way, maybe it'll be quicker down the road when we get to the playoffs that the kids will have experience and we can do well. But sticking with the veterans, I think it's, why did we change coaches? He was supposed to work with the kids. He was supposed to be innovative. He was supposed to be creative. He was supposed to be all these things, list of things that he was supposed to do that I don't see. Is it his fault? Is it Bergevin's fault? It's a big controversy. Does Bergevin have his thumb on the decisions? And if that's the case, and this is the result, then maybe it's Bergevin that's got to go and Ducharme can stay. I don't know. But I think Ducharme, if Bergevin is still here, I don't see how he doesn't let him go. I would. Right after the game tomorrow if they lose. I'm sorry, just I saw nothing. So is it the system? Has Ducharme lost the room? Which I tend to think that he might have. And too much line juggling? Yeah. Guys aren't really feeling chemistry with each other because they're you don't know who you're playing with. Now, that could be a good thing in the long run if they did that all season, that everybody was playing with everybody all season. Then now, okay, it wouldn't be so bad you're juggling the lines like that because they know it, they've been playing with each other for a while or have had that experience during the season. But in most cases, it hasn't. And they're juggling everybody. Everything but the kitchen sink is being juggled. And pretty soon you're going to see Yuppie, fourth-line center. So, I don't know. I think all three things have I think the system has got to be something wrong with the system. What it is exactly, I don't know, but no creativity, no sense of urgent play. I don't know, too many veterans. I mean, it's just too, I don't know. Did they not buy into his system? That could be what it is. Has he lost the room? I kind of think he has. I really kind of think he has. I saw Deneau today, his 5 minutes press conference from after the game, and body language, voice, all that, not good. So I don't know. Maybe he has lost the room. So I don't know. For some reason, and this I can't figure out, but the scoring has dried up faster than my hair after a shower. And I mean, I don't have hair. Where'd the scoring go? It dried up somewhere near the end of the season, and I mean dried up. Dried up. And then come playoff time, it was like the scoring said, not scoring enough? Hold my beer. And it dropped in half because they were scoring about 2 goals a game near the end there, and now they're scoring a goal a game. 4 games, 4 goals. That's it, 4 goals in 4 games. Same as William Nylander has, which is ridiculous. I don't know, I don't get it. What else I got for you guys? Toronto. Let's face it, Toronto's built better than Montreal in all categories right now. Coaching, I'm not a big Sheldon Keefe fan, but he's out coaching Ducharme. Their depth is better. Their toughness is better. I'm telling you, man, except for the first game, Montreal might have had the more hits, but not the tougher ones, not the more effective ones, not the meaner ones. What do you want? I mean, obviously their skill, their everything. Even their goaltending is starting to match Price. I think Price has made the more spectacular saves and has been more spectacular and better goalie all around. But, I mean, Campbell's kind of matching him overall effectiveness. So there's that. All right. I think that's pretty much what I got. Oh, let's just talk for the next game. Next game is tomorrow night. That is Thursday night. It's a 7 o'clock start. I'll be on the air at 6 with the pregame show, and then 7 o'clock again with the actual game. They're already, we know Arturi Lehkonen and Jake Evans will not be in the lineup tomorrow, as they are both out with lower body injuries and will not travel to Toronto for Game 5. The team announced today, so that won't be happening. What else to say? I don't know what else to say. I guess it's guess the score. If you want to leave a guess for the score of the game tomorrow, do that here. I have no guess. Because I don't want to. I'm not guessing for Toronto. I promised that at the beginning of the series, so I'm not doing that. And I don't have any. Honestly, I don't have any hope for tomorrow. None. Zero hope. And I'm a guy that usually does have hope. And I have zero hope or zero confidence that tomorrow Montreal is going to be able to win. Now, saying that, I've been there before with this team over the years, and they have come back, and they have turned it around. So, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Please leave a guess. Guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game. If you get both, you can win a $10 prize directly in your bank account via Interact. Good luck to there was no winner again last night. And, it's a hard contest to win. Good luck on that. And I'm just not giving a guess today because why bother? I think that's it. Once again, it's not panic really for me. Not panicking. More frustration. More disillusionment. And just, I don't know, see you next year type of attitude, right? There's always next year. 28 years now, there's always next year. So that's it for the video. I can't go on anymore. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have a guess for the Guess the Score contest or any comment on anything I've said here, please leave a comment in the comment section. That's down below. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe and ring that notifications bell. And that will get you your daily fix of Blue, Blanc, Rouge right here at Talkin' Habs. Kind of should have mentioned that earlier on. I don't think I did. And that's it. So thanks for watching, everybody. I don't know. I'd like to have something positive to say. Cole Caulfield. That's about all that I can say is positive. Carey Price. About the only thing I can say positive so far going into this game for tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Peace out, y'all. See you next one. Bye, everybody.